Hello guys, I'm Hailbot, and today is something. Shoot, uh, it's I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. It's a dating simulator, made by Kentucky Fried Chicken (KFC). So um, I don't know what to even say about this. Welcome everyone that's here. Let me know if the sound is weird because it was that intro was blasting, so I turned it down a lot so that worked, but the rest of the game sounds kind of quiet, at least the menu does. So I don't know if you can actually hear it. If that's an issue, let me know. Let me know if audio is an issue right away so I can get to it. But I guess we'll go ahead. Go ahead and start. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh. I don't know why I am even doing this. Okay. Oh, hold on. Before we start, let me do something real quick. Oh my gosh. No, that was it. I'm addressing some stuff real quick. Hold on. And okay, sorry. I'm having chat issues on my phone. I want to see it. Come on. Okay. That was weird. It was stuck. Anyways. Let's oh my goodness. I don't like that this is a thing. Oh my gosh. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. I like... Oh gosh. Or you could... Hold on, my volume is loud. Oh my gosh. That is really loud. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock and smack that clock up and at him. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Is it? Throw the alarm clock out the window. Do it bed. It's a bit quiet. It is blasting on my end. I'll fix that for y'all though. You're no, is that good? Throw it out the window and stay in bed forever. I feel like we should do the right thing. We're gonna do the right thing. We're gonna get up, laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wonder: who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I guess I'll daydream. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with the possibilities. When you realize you're running late, you grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Oh my goodness, and here come the ads. Why are you so responsible? Throw. I did it. I did it. I got up because I was supposed to. I guess I made myself late anyways, though, so... Here comes a lifelong best friend forever. Is it... Miriam? I can't pronounce names in the chat, and I also can't pronounce names in the game. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Hailbot. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Miriam? It's a bit loud now. Okay, we'll do like in the middle of what we had. We'll set it to 19.6. I can't remember what it was before. Raised by a master chef parent, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. The quicksand box? Dang. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But, oh my gosh. Both the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters. Holy cow. I wish I could go through college in 3 days. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got to be so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Jeez. Yeah, should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Master Chef parents raise a kid who's gonna work at KFC, worthy trade. Pep talk your best friend. Change the subject to school. Let's pep talk him. I'm a good friend. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. Yeah, I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own, and I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heart-filled cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I can have these killer... Wait, at least I have these killer fangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons. Wow, I'm fancy custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey, it's, oh my gosh, I can't even pronounce these names. Why are they so hard? Aishle, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken shins. You leave Hailbot's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashile? Ashley. And her name is annoying. Even her name is annoying. Yes, that's exactly what's going through my head. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. And if anyone knows what Perfect Shins looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley. Oh, it's just pronounced Ashley. It's just... It's Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Van? you ring. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now, or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I feel like I should read him in a deeper voice, but I don't know, that might be stupid. I just think he's funny. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off. You resist the urge. Ashley's dummy thick. It's pronounced Ashley. Okay, thank you. It took me. I was butchering that. Oh my. Welcome, Curb. Oh my gosh, he's a JoJo. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. That is a creative name. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess if he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Hailbot, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks to the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Look at this chicken geometry right here on the board. Actually, what class would this even be considered? All these things. I just said geometry judged by the triangle. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Scruffy-looking Pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. Now, Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pump, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nonsense of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone closed the window, and then he walks in. What the heck? This is like so dramatic. Food geometry. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knows? Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room is sweltering. I don't... Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking up at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Ashley, and this over here must be sweaty. Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Oh yeah, I forgot to put on deodorant because I sat there daydreaming. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what's with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Hailbot sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Oh gosh. You turn to Colonel Sanders, standing right in front of you. No, don't look at him. Oh, I only have one option. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angle that he is, stands before you smiling gently, his hands outstretched. Colonel Sanders, boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. This game is gonna kill me. We're all... Oh my gosh. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Should I take it? Should I refuse it? Oh gosh, this game is full of hard choices. I'm kind of leaving to refuse. Like, I should be like, you know, no, like, it's okay, I'm good, you know? Or, I don't know, it might be better to take it. I don't see how this could possibly affect anything, but it probably does. Oh gosh, this is so hard. Refuse. Refuse. I'll refuse it because I think it's like I don't know. This is tough. I'll refuse. You know, I'll be like, no, I'm good. I'm good, man. Thank you though. You know, I wouldn't want him to do that for me. That's how we're gonna go into making this choice, you know. You feel horrified that your first interaction with Colonel Sanders is centered around the fact that you're a sweaty mess. No thanks. This is actually... Oh no, why did I say this? No, gosh. I did not want to say that now. Oh, man. You wave his hand away and quickly wipe your face with your apron. Oh, gosh. I am a mess. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and to set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academies in the world, the birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Student, hi, guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school. With you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. This is where the class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience, yeah. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Decide to try and butter him up and give him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Maybe he's got chicken on the board, but he's a dog. But that might, like, insult him, you know? A beef treat. I don't know. I think it should be a chicken snack, you know? A beef treat? Why a beef treat, Ouija? Explain. But, like, evidence points towards chicken. Logic goes, well, kind of have to rubber ball. He's like a smart dog, though, so he might be, like, insulted being treated by, like a regular dog, you know? Actually choose chicken. No, who is this? Who did this? Is this one of you guys, or is this a different person? Because beef treats are the best. This is a KFC dating sim. I feel like it should be chicken. I feel like, if not, maybe it'll make us look good to Colonel Sanders, you know? Oh gosh, is that spin? Also, welcome, Damp. Is it Damp YT? I would assume for YouTube, but welcome to the stream, Damp. I can't say that I remember you. I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm blurry on everyone that showed up to my streams before. Anything for my colonel. I mean the colonel. Alright, we'll do a chicken snack, you know. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Yeah! His favorite. Yeah! Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for our new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing your jealousy, but pay no mind to them, as they wanted to. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Of course, I need to brush up on my skills, you know. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of the culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Oh, no! Ah! It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me. If you're interested... Ah! No! What is this? I don't like this. No. I can't. I don't like this. Don't do this to me. Gosh. No. Gosh, this is a hard one. I don't know what's going to happen. Flip a piece of chicken. Oh my gosh. I feel like this could like easily be... Ah! No! Okay, we're gonna do... Oh my gosh. Just this once. We're gonna do a selfish thing, alright? It's not that bad, is it, you know? We'll do it. We'll sit by the colonel. Okay. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, in his perfect upright posture shows off the seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can to do the best you can. It's only the way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. Yeah, that's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Oh, what? It's the first day! Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? It's extremely, always important. That sounds mean to call Pop out, but it is true. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a slam dunk. A feather, of course, you know, right? I think. Wait, no. As chicken is to... It's definitely not night vision goggles or slam dunk. That's right. Ah, sweet. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork. Ah, a spork. Yeah. What is the best food? Wait, what food is best for a broken heart? A pancake that looks like a smiley face. Camel meat. Anything as long as it's prepared and not love and not too much salt. Of course. But that's a good one too. But it's probably this one. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy. Sprinkles for best boy. Your total score is perfect. 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? Oh, whoever is being Miriam in chat, you're amazing. Just so you know. I wish there was a way to actually. I guess I could, but it shows up alongside. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Haha, we've impressed the Colonel. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Ah, yes. Hot diggity, Hailbot, you've just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Guys, we got Colonel Sanders points. The camel meat, though. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be so serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You have heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Finger licking. Oh my god. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and the spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What do you think? Wait, what? You think we want to know your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. Oh, it's that guy. I should have been in the lower voice, you know. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait and see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. Whoa, Thank you for the donation, Rex. Wait, is Rex... Rex, I haven't even seen you here. Where's my boy been? I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this, and she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in the pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. You try and identify every flavor, savor this moment, and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Let's see. Oh, thanks for the donation, Ouija. Since it was my game suggestion, so here's some dough. Buy some KFC with it. Come on. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I spilled some special flour into the main patch. Okay, what are we gonna do? Hopefully the coop doesn't cause you to pass out. Jeez. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and answer what savor the moment and everything. We'll try and figure out everything about his culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I can only approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and follows you and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors. Oh, he's got like this cane. I didn't even notice that. That will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. I mean, it's only a 3-day semester. No rush. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's cleverly not going to give it up easily, but that doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. $5 says that that's love. Actually, I'd put 20 on that. I'd put 20 saying that it's love. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. That's kind of sad if it is love. Man. Is that talking about me? You don't even know where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will have my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figured now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Be modest but thoughtful, wow him with a big idea, to add additional ingredients to really spice things up, neg him to show your own strength. I think he has a good recipe, so we gotta go with should I show him my own strength or be modest but thoughtful? I'm going to show him my strength. I am wait, neg him. I don't know what neg means. That could be bad. I'm speaking not knowing the definition of that word. Be modest but thoughtful. Gosh. Maybe modest but thoughtful. We'll go with that. Well, yes. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Hailbot. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans who you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. Does he have that pedestal wherever he goes? It's like they always have a spot to display the dog wherever they go. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh no, that was way too sudden. No, that was bad. I honestly, if I had a choice, I would have gone with her because. Oh gosh, that was mean. I know when it's like too far, you know. I actually would have definitely chosen her. That was mean myself. Don't do that. I didn't get a choice. That makes me sad. Would you like to tackle this create lesson as a team of two? That is me and you. If that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure, Hailbot. I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Oh gosh. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? She said Bob looked Pop. One of them looked. This one, she said he looked cute earlier, so maybe we can be like the good friend and like pair her with Pop. You know, like set her on like her own track too. Like give her someone to be in a relationship with, you know? That's kind of a thoughtful thing to do, right? Sorry, Clink, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Oh no, we made the robot depressed. Is that even possible? Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. She's happy again, so I think we did the right choice. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is looking too kind. Is too kind to act grossed out. Oh no. Maybe that was a bad choice. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Oh no. Yeah, you said that was the stuff she said earlier made me think that was a good choice. I'm just doing what I thought was better for my friend, you know. I had legit reasoning behind it. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Whoa, it's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. I think the mashed potatoes and gravy sound actually kind of good. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make some warm, inviting, comforting, maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. And gravy. That's good. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Hailbot's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of her classwork. That was the deal, remember? Oh no, he's so sad now. Oh, I feel bad for Van now, even though he's like kind of like a jerk. Colonel oh, this is like a really intense music. Where did this come from? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Hailbot was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. I feel like we've been a jerk to our best friend. I don't know if she'll be there. I didn't intend to be a jerk to her, but I was on accident. But she probably hates me after what I did. I should always go to my best friend, no matter what. So... as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend-in-need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Hailbot is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tense moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know as so well while your attention was elsewhere. Oh boy, she's a spicy one, like KFC spiky sweet chicken. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would have been very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something, do something. Scooping a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes face? Oh my gosh. Okay, now I feel bad. for my friend. Putting him with this weirdo. Van Van rushes back over, covered a covered dish in his hand. Oh gosh! Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacles of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Oh my gosh. You've ignored me for far too long. It ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned it in the process. The results could be toxic. Sorry you're not getting your 11th message in a row. Freaking Yoshi stopping Luigi's message combo. Van Van is actually the second best character. He kinda is. I like his character even though he's a jerk. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him? Wait, what? Holy crap! What is this game? What? What the heck? What? We just murdered him! I didn't know who he was, but like, what? Why did I rush to that conclusion so quick? What is going on? Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. Tastes like poison. Oh, what is this game? The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd as they are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite oblivious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. Wow. Tastes like poison. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. I second that. I think dogs should get paid more money. Like with students killing each other by serving poisonous dishes on battle axes and then other ones rushing to eat them for no reason? Ghost of student. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What, for real? Come on. This student, we're so mean to him. Oh my gosh. I mean, he killed himself. That's on him, but, oh my gosh. Spindle Arms is the villain. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Of course it's a little spooky. We killed someone here just now. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Hailbot? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls many grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. That's so sad. I'm gonna... This... Oh, this poor kid. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh my gosh, Spork Monster. The Spork Monster here to fight a hero. Is here to fight. Wait. What is this? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my garden? How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my garden, connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, very, very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? He's rhyming on... Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further... It's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? Let's defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? Trepidation. You close your eyes tight but then open one, just enough to squint and see the Spork Monster across the battlefield for a reason. Just make you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. Alright, let's attack. You decide to go on the attack. Let's cook with love. Or is that even an attack? Let's cook with love. You cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws the energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? What? Are there any new defense options? Buff up. What's buff up? What's buff up? You draw energy into your arms, thinking back on all this stirring you did in the kitchen as a child. Your muscles grow super swole, and you're ready to take on anything. Holy crap! Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Ulti Tinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. We gotta attack. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down. Ah! Cook with love again. Is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean it up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. The Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish and spare this wretched beast. I'm a good guy. Spare this wretched beast. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul and who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Last name to have been signed out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hand. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. The secret ingredient to the chicken. It's the secret ingredient to the chicken. The secret ingredient is chicken. You can't make good chicken without chicken. That is 100% true. Whoa. The dead guy. Why? Why did we kill him? You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Okay, so we did make a good choice. I feel good. I helped my friend. I did a good. That makes me happy. Like him? Like? I know it sounds moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers that all wear the same hats because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever to attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't she be into you, I guess? You're all moving too fast. I mean, it is like a 3-day academy, so this would be like the equivalent of I guess meeting someone you like in school in like as far as like November into the year, I guess. Which that's I guess is when you put it into perspective. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there more dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. They have like 5 minutes at the start of the school day and then it's lunch. That's true. How did Colonel Sanders get into your house? That is another good question. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we know we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Definitely make a, this could be, I don't want to tell her. I shouldn't, it's like breaking my trust between Colonel Sanders, you know? He might be upset. But then, like, no, I have to be good to him, no matter what. We have to, you know, do the right thing. Oh, Miriam's back. Welcome back. Oh, shoot. I locked my phone on accident. That's my chat. Hold on. Okay, we back. I'm gonna lie to you. You quickly think of a fake ingredient. I don't know what about. It was iron nude. I know it sounds some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? I have nude. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some dumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm what she was definitely not texting secrets to other people. You're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossoms petal fills the air. Oh, here we go again. Oh. It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Or run to him. I don't know. They're both pretty good. I don't know if I should, like, put myself like in his face. So I'm gonna just like stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You intend to compliment Colonel Sanders, but words don't come out exactly right. What a horseyful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseyful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Hailbot just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got good food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome, but you should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's husking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa, 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 whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make yourself a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leaving your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping and you try to cover your tracks. Improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know how you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. I don't know. You finally get a good, you finally get a look at what the, English. You finally get a good, that's not, you finally get a look at you finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night at the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are a secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to a wall. Oh, wait, they've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. What? We're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard of such a language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem like that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. If you want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sparkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Hailbot? Oh, jeez. What the heck? Oh, welcome to the stream, Super Hands. I don't know if he's still here, but welcome. I'm sorry, I missed people. I've been reading this game and I get focused. Oh, jeez. Apparently my best friend in the chat is giving me some really good advice for how to achieve a good date, you know? I mean, that's what good friends do, right? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. Ah! All of these sound... I mean... The dog biscuit and the glass of water... Okay. The glass of water... A shimmering pepper? No, a glass of water and dog biscuit. I guess I'm like, I think way too much on these choices. We'll go with... this could be a bad idea. I'm gonna embarrass myself and go with a shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever. Oh, you've tripped through the universe. What? My friend, oh, wait, what? Maybe that was a bad idea. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Cough, cough. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Cough, cough. Sorry, I think I've still got some spices stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill... Cough. The prophecy! Cough, cough. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Oh, shoot! You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Why would you... Before anyone can relax... Oh, I should have taken the water. Because I probably look spaced out, so he was probably just trying to be nice to me. Oh, man. Dang it. And your rivals enter the room, make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting step. Ah, you're on. A bit of a lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. Wait, if I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool, fool. Good one, Van Van. Good one, Van Van. I like your grumption, Hailbot. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach the boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh gosh, timer ready. Whoa, this is. They're just in a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the word timer. This is scary. What's going on? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly, a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope the message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now my chance is to shine. Oh gosh, I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made him mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him here again. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. As the timer runs down, and you'll be forced to pick random. Oh shoot! That temperature does water boil at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. What? Oh wait, is it Celsius? I think it's Celsius. That's wrong. What were you thinking about? Get your head in the game. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices do you say to use? 7? Or is it 11? That's right. You might not know all the ingredients, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to evaluate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust or gratitude? Gratitude? That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and fast than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. Where does it come from? Oh no! Oh, it was... That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. I think I clicked it. I'm trying to read! I'm a slow reader, alright? This game needs to chill. Oh. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong! Aw, crap. You notice the Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Hailbot. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can do is think about Colonel Sanders. No! How many... crap. God! Okay. I'm just gonna try and read the logical choice. You're stranded on a desert you're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? Wait. With only one... With the dessert cookbook, which do you take? with only a... What a hunk... No! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on a challenge? You're falling behind. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, wait! Those are all bad! What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. Ah! You're, give me real ones! Over in the next station, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands. Wait, you might not have any hands, but Hailbot does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands into the mixture to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Hailbot, no. Oh, crap! No! I didn't even make that choice! What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle's over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I was with a completed dish. You're ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two. On account of Hailbot's injury. You see, Sparkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes as good and tells a story of excellence. You clumsy guy, ripped hands. I told you to be careful. I didn't have a choice! And all of the answers were like BS. Like, I killed my hand. I was going to ask Hailbot to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. What? Holy crap! How did you do that? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself... we'll just internalize the rage I feel. Your rage burns so intensely within you, your eyes, that they burst into flames. Holy cow! The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester? What the heck? Oh my gosh. This is... I wasn't expecting my eyebrows to catch on fire or to my eyes to catch on fire from a choice I made. I didn't want to look stupid, you know. Beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you as storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married, and he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. Wow, this is dramatic. Yo, hell, it would be worse if you got in between Ashley and Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders would get mad. Okay. Okay, that makes me feel better. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. That face he's got. We should get that checked out. Yeah, I do think we should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit for your I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've failed at anything before? No, you're perfect, Colonel Sanders. That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always this man that you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. How old is the Colonel? That's a good question. I mean, I think he's supposed to be, like, younger in this game, but, like, of course he still looks like the classic Colonel, so he's got, like, gray hair and stuff. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way, but I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. Dang it, Firestorm. Firestorm? Is that who Miriam is? Oh, that kind of does make sense now. If it is. Oh, good. That's not Firestorm, is it? No, it's not. I thought Fire died. But I have walked a path and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an oh my goodness. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon and tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. Oh shoot, I skipped a line. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster! Borko? It is I. I know as I said I wouldn't be back. And after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore. But I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad that there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I switched right into defense mode, thank you very much. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat on them through sorcery and guile. Oh my gosh, it's Ellie, dude, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the KFC dating simulator. Dude, hold on. Why is Colonel hot? Dude, welcome, dude. This game has been a real intense thing. My eyes caught on fire. They burned off my eyebrows. Last night I got into a turn-based fight with this spork monster here. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Hailbot, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh, wait, we're going to the Colonel's hideaway? A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. I'm actually curious. Holy cow! Wow! I mean, he's the goatee. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. You never met the person beneath this mask, and they want you to say that too. Seem to be well acquainted here. Oh. Oh, you're talking to Ellie. I hope the person behind the mask can be a friend of yours in the future. I have an idea of who you are, ma'am. And if you are, I don't think you usually show up to my streams. I could be wrong, though. But I think I know who you are. It looks like you have such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure if I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now that you've got him right where you want him, you should reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret. Just for you. I think we should reveal it, because he would like that. You decide if you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Now I'll still let you do the big reveal, Miriam. If you are who I think you are, I'm surprised you went to the extent that you did for the joke. Wait. Was that with the thing I was... Wait, were you saying wait to the choice I just made? Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dip you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the night light of Colonel Sanders' Luck's hideaway. Wait a minute, why is everyone telling me to wait? Too late. Too late. Was I supposed to choose the other one? Dang it. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. I mean, he told me his secrets. I should tell him mine, right? That's a lot of salad, friend. It's coleslaw. It's not the exact same as salad. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on them to discover more about the Colonel. Can I see all of them? What is that? A vault? Ooh, let's check out his chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting in the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the greatest state of Kentucky." Oh yeah, Rex is cooler because art. Rex is like coolest because of his art. He made the thumbnail and it was really good. Do the door last apparently? Okay. Tap on there isn't a door though. Check out his comb. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color, it's actually made of spun silver? Dude, Colonel Sanders' hair is actual silver. What? This is a legendary man. A scented candle, you pick it up to identify the smell. Power tool? That is an odd choice. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret ingredients. But what? Wait. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Tap on another... Oh, that's the door. So tap on the door last. Actual silver hair, is he God? I don't know, it's starting to sound like it. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Aww. That's sad. Poor guy. Aww. I want to see this one. An adorable little baby crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby pictures of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face into the logo of a company they founded, am I right? A vault? There must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think in the moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders, then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 1111, the safe opens and inside it you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sushi style? Wait, what is that what it says? No, that's not sushi. That's two eyes. I'm prepared sashimi style? I don't know why I read that as sushi. Wow, we broke into his safe. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices? Kentucky Fried Chicken. Wait, this is like, how does this happen? He's supposed to still be in school or something. This game, I don't know what's going on. This is a time paradox. Sashimi. There we go. That's sushi but raw fish with no rice. Okay. He's had a goatee and mustache since day one. One of the frame pictures shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Wait, they're not holding fried drumsticks. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. We'll check this. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then a ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of the student is swept out with a breeze. Why are we so mean to this kid? I mean, he, like, killed himself, but, like, in a stupid way. But, like, why are we so mean to him? Tap on an item. I think that's everything. Alright. The door last. I think someone said that. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in its scent. They say that that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Continue to hear. Alright. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You tell him you're cold, you fess up and tell the truth. You decide this is your moment and make a big move. Ah! What? Truth is good, but that wasn't the answer to one of the most important things while cooking. So I am going to say, I don't want to make my big move because that's like, I don't want to like, it doesn't let you. I'll just, tell him the truth. I'll tell him the truth. I mean, that's good. Everyone wants me to tell him the truth, so I'll just tell him the truth. You confess. That was good. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. Oh no! The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Hailbot. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. A dream sequence. Those are always great. Oh, dang, he's curving you. Bad ending? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean, bad ending? This can't be a... What? You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about, blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even illegal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste the Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Take him down a peg, flatter him. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him or take him down a peg. What to do here? This is... I'm not good at games where I gotta make choices, and they're not obvious. Flatter him? If you roast... you roast him if you take him down a peg. I don't want to roast him, so I guess we'll flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window, and with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day at school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there and waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me. After school yesterday, I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Yeah, I made a good choice. Of course, I told him. See, I made it. I felt bad for leaving my friend, but I left her with someone that I knew she thought was kind of cute. So, like, I didn't feel bad for, like, ending up, like, getting pulled away. Of course, I told him you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite sushi house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say sushi house? Or as if that's a thing people just say? What is he even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Following up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date, too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Merrim offers to support you no matter what you do. I see good friend right here. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. I feel good. I feel like I made the good choices with my friend, because I feel like if I did the wrong thing here, like, I could have been having to, like, made harder choices between Colonel Sanders or my friend down the road. And I was really not wanting that. So, like, the first time it, like, said Colonel Sanders or my friend, I was like, oh. But I'm glad the second event turned out the way it did, because I was able to, like, redeem myself with my bestie. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pops, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, that's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can't get your swirly dip too. Oh wait, you can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. Oh, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Is she, like, crying when saying that? Hey, Leonardo, welcome to the stream. Female Hailbot. Yeah. The thick girl on the right. That's my rival, Ellie. Thank you very much. She's evil. She's a jerk, too. You don't want a girl like that. She's, like, fake. You got some nerve, Hailbot, suggesting that I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words. I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer incident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Hailbot, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. Oh, dang. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Oh my gosh. Dang. With eyes like that, I wouldn't mind her defeating me. Wow. Oh gosh. It makes it even... Excuse me, Hailbot. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Hailbot. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walked across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slightly you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday. Start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found laying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Stop saying words I butcher. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page's cover with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I can use this spell here. It says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and it's a pretty good excuse to try it out. Well, the monster said to not. The monster said to not do it, so I feel like we should not do it. He said don't do it no matter how hard times get. We don't do it. We can't do it. Don't use the book. Don't use it for anything at all, ever. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. See, I don't know. I feel like I'm going down a relatively good path in this. Because, like, I had the spork monster come back and tell me, hey, I'm sorry. If you find that book, don't use it. My friend still likes me. They say, don't use the book. They're, like, everyone's, like, supporting me except for my rivals. So, which I feel like that's pretty good. I don't know about the robot, because the robot is like... I'm concerned about the robot and the ghost dude. I don't know what's gonna happen with those. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Someone got killed and her name was Ashley. What? Wait, what are you talking about, Ouija? Ghost dude is cool, he's fine, you'll see. Okay. But I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework and give him it as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Let's wait to see what happens. I feel like I should wait to see what happens. Because, like, if I, like, give him, like, homework as a snack and it's, like, I don't know, something I didn't do, what if he gets, like, upset? I'm thinking a lot about what these choices do. Wait to see what happens. Okay, Sprinkle stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns and rushes to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you to never come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking furiously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied with his presence, that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but the other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Hailbot, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills over the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whispering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class, but I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we step foot in. Oh, that's that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date, we're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Oh my gosh. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pops leaves his creation behind and runs out the room. Aww. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam, trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Time to test the approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash my tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. Even the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta. But I am sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else that you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? Oh, wait, would she have gone on a date with Clank if I made the other one? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears off her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head up to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the occasion of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. The name that I just butchered so much. It would end up the same way. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Hailbot's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Pedals and everything. Hailbot, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you the cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up or ignore it. This sounds like a game changer. What to choose? I don't know. Ah, God. Maybe I should fess up. I've already kind of lied to him. No point in hiding it now. I'll fess up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. Wow. I don't know how you measured that. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Ha, no, I can smell that. It was made with a heaping helping of TLC. TLC? But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow! It's the best Popeye I've ever tasted. I've always loved a country cooking, and I could eat this all day. He's like crying. He's got tears in his eyes. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except cook with everything you've got. You step up to the cook-off of a lifetime. Whew. Oh, is this gonna be another time thing? I hate time things. I'm a slow reader. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping a widely elaborate dish per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. His original recipe. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting really serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend batter blaster. or best friend baster blaster. Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Shallow personality spatula. Oh my gosh. It's not timed. Okay. Even Clink gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clink learn how to speak English? Actually, it's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliances uprising will take us all. What? Self-destruct. What? Van Van quickly unplugs Clink and rolls him out the back door of the arena. What? As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some of her dark magic to turn the tide? You got a spellbook of your own, you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Never use it. Don't do it. Do it the hard way. That's what everyone said. We do it the hard way. We learned a lot through this. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Yeah, she looks creepy. I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Hailbot. Miriam notices too, and I've always believed in you, Hailbot, since we were little kids, because you're my best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. Oh, shoot. However, she doesn't know that you lied. Oh, no! Crap! Ah! The boiling point explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, the Spork Monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. And I hate to battle. So I think you're doing. So I'd say you're doing pretty all right. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. Your crazy kids and all your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magic items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Ha, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef. Actually, you know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel the Spork Monster. It turns out not too bad, even though that happens. Okay. You can feel. How do you? Do you look all this stuff up? You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch some of the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. Aw, it's kind of like that time in Monster School. I had fallen asleep during the scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep within yourself. Definitely not give up. It's definitely not give up. I played the full game today. Oh, jeez. Turns out not too bad. Oh, wait. Well, extra power. Come on, motivation. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. My taste buds have even been preparing their entire lives for... Oh yes, Hailbot, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You've interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. Yet my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives from this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would have been super useful because while you were powering up, the chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Hailbot, you may have suffered from some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, this music's really good, but also, I am truly impressed that you've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help, and all you can manage to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up. You're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds his delicate white towel to reveal one of the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. Oh, wait, did we not do anything? You must now prepare your present to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems they're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can come from only one student. I'm flying! Wait, what? It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Ma'am, would you mind? Inside the closet you see Pop's hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks, clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word deep on the other onomatopoeia, which there's none, but there's none. Yeah, there were no rules, that's true. That's a good point. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, it's time. The time has come for me to eat. Ma'am, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I have made tender udon noodles and savory soup. That's so tiny. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not the only one. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy this all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thumbnail's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Hailbot, for helping me to believe in myself. Van Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I've made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Chicken rules. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another minute, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog, and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and is meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Hailbot? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did extremely good job at cooking it, too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I would go to the College of Eating School for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, it might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. A literal drum roll plays. What kind of person doesn't allow you to eat the food? That's true. He should have done it anyways. I would have been interested to, like, here's how it tasted, you know? Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes in the class. What? We made everyone pass. Holy cow. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone who gathers around partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. Is this like an actual thing at KFC now? The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. The fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. And they start crying, of course. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is completed and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive, high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Oh, ooh! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs that they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he has to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Wait, hold on. Talking... I'm so confused. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to compete in the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Oh, that's a hard word because it's not a real word. It says spork, and then they realize they asked to be called Party Monsters. They apologize. Incorrect. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Miriam, will you be will you be my lady king? My lady king. What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family? It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows. But either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist! So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie dokie. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Wait, what? He was hiding something? Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I'm Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? That has to be plugged into a wall? That's like... What if we didn't... I don't... What? I actually feel like I knew this whole time. Now, Clank, I have learned the way of your kind. I must return. Wait, now that I've learned the way of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up, and Clank disappears through it. Of course, he did. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man, by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Question mark? I don't... Okay. Wait, that's a weird spot to end. Why? No, it's not the end. Okay, good. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Hailbot, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School for learning, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Hailbot. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you in your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running a restaurant is the best path forward? Could it be? You've funded a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing with him this other love but fail the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear Hailbot, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. What? I only got half of it? How could you have gotten a better ending than that? What? What? How? What? I'm actually I feel robbed. That was everything good. I didn't do a single bad thing. What? What? I mean, what could I have done? What? What? I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense. I'm so sad. What the heck? Guys, this I don't like that. I'm confused on what different choice I could have made. There is something I want to see though. Actually, continue. Where would that put me? Oh. Wait, what is this? I don't get it. I don't get it. I do want to try something though. I just want to see what happens if you don't wake up in the morning. It's like the first one, you know? We can see what that does. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over already? You might not be cut out for this. I give up. Alright, we beat it twice. Luigi, you missed the game. You slept through the whole game. How did you sleep through the whole game? We got a bad ending. Somehow, I don't know. We did everything right. Everything was really good in the end. We even became mac and cheese Super Saiyan at the end and worked with, and Colonel Sanders offered to help us with the dish, and and we did, and we made something together, and we created a new menu item. And then he's like, we can date, but I don't want you to be my business partner. Like, what? Maybe there isn't a good ending. I'm convinced there isn't, and honestly, if there is, I'm upset at it. I don't want there to be an ending like that could have resulted from something different, because that was all that I was like half unsure when I made the choices, but like after they played out, I knew they were the right one to make in that position. I'm upset. I'm so sad. This is oh man. I didn't know I would like everything. It was so good. Like the game was good until the end. Like everything was good. Why? Why did they do that? I'm just there's a way to do something in the timed cooking minigame. But how? Like, just maybe. I refuse. Like, I refuse for there to be, like, it feels like I refuse for that to be the best ending, but at the same time, I refuse to believe that a best ending could have been achieved any other way. There's also, like, a secret ending, but, like, how am I supposed to tell if one's secret or not if I run across it? Ah, crap. Like, the best in-game ending. Focus your mind. Enjoy the rest of the delicious meal, Colonel Sanders. Then meet him outside. Be modest but thoughtful. Clank, but you can pick Pip instead for different dialogue. Okay. Wait, who's Pip? Oh. Wait, and your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Turn to Colonel Sanders. Hunk of hunk. Wait, turn to Colonel Sanders' hunk of hunks. Wait, I think I did that. Everyone gets sick except Pip because... and the bell signals everyone in the class. Defend. And spare the beast. Make up a fake ingredient. They chose run to him, but compliment the craftsmanship of the horse's shoes. Act like you're not interested. They get mad to get their way. Any 3 options. The 6 by 100 degrees Celsius. 11 gratitude. You crunch your hand in a mixer, and Ashley... okay, any choice here works. Doesn't matter because Colonel has taken over. Alright, internalize your rage. I did that. You crunched your hands in a mixer. Ashley made a pretty dessert, but it still sucked, so you're fine. Reveal it. I did. Click on the scented candle. Click on everything before going to the door. You fess up and tell the truth. Spend a magical night with Colonel Sanders. Flatter him. We did. Don't do it. He must... Oh, I didn't do he must be hungry. But I don't... Fess up about your practice dish. Do it the hard way. Summon extra power from deep within yourself. Choose to adopt... Wait, what? Did I really make one wrong? Did I really make the choice wrong to not feed the dog my homework? Oh my... I didn't feed my dog homework? Is that it? No, No. I did not... I didn't get the best ending because I didn't give my dog my homework. Back that alarm clock. We're doing this. Okay. Okay. Hold up. I'm doing this, like, really quick. This is an outrage. I am not happy. Okay. And then, ham. I can't believe... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I made one wrong choice. Okay, here we go. We're doing this. You need to take it seriously. I guess I didn't do that, but like... Pep talk your friend. After pep talk, my friend is gonna be chicken snack. Chicken snack, which I did. Okay. Chicken snack. Sit by Colonel Sanders. Extremely. Sit by Colonel Sanders. Extremely. Feather. Spork. Anything with love and not too much salt. He's the best boy. Okay. Perfect score. Alright, we aced it. That's chapter 1. Alright, next we just focus our mind. Focus your mind. Wait, okay, I didn't do this. Salt, maybe? Pepper, too oblivious? Or, you know, basil, maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be... Oh, you have to figure out, like, all of the recipe things. I thought it was gonna be, like... I thought that was gonna be, like a jerk thing to do, to, like, try and figure out his recipe without, like... his things. He really did it. Wow, how bold, how adventurous to use blank. You try and... But this revelation alone is more than you can handle. Okay. Only option. I want to see if you said anything. I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for fellowship? What exactly was on that chick? I think he says the other one here. Yeah, he said it here. Okay. The rest of they meet him outside. Be modest and thoughtful. Alright, so this one they chose Clank. And we chose Pop last time, so we'll choose Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be participating with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is in this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bizzed tissue? I hardly know you. Clank shudders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like the two of you will be fine. Okay, this choice didn't matter apparently, but now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Okay. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. We heard this one. Like, I literally did everything right. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks. Okay, we didn't do this one. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to affirm you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair arrangements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Hailbot as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Hailbot's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that when I step in, he's nowhere to be found. Those darn cute corgis are at their short but sturdy stature. Okay, like, I don't feel like it was wrong for me to turn to my friend though right here. I feel like I shouldn't have had to turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, you know? Well, maybe the game just likes having Colonel Sanders called hunk of hunks. And he kills someone. Yes. He's outside. Ooh. Alright, the person said they defended the whole fight, so we'll do that just to make sure we see. Buff up. Buff up. Buff up. Whoa. Rowdy Rosette with Roundhouse. Light beams out from your eyes. You have transformed into being a pure flavor. You spin so quickly that your movements become nearly invisible as you lash out at Spork Monster. Rowdy Rosette Roundhouse does 8 damage. Alright. Popeye Power Pinch. I forgot he does that. Together we dealt 18 damage. Okay. Spare the wretched beast, because we have to. Okay. That's the right choice. Okay. Next. We gotta make up a fake ingredient, like we did. Alright, they ran to him, and we didn't, so we're gonna run to him. I think. Alright. You decide the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up into the back of his stallion, and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse, and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. What? The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh, Hailbot, I'm here to deliver a message. Not this guy. It's important. You must remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, and you know it is serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but its great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times, and that name is... But before you can continue, you're suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? This one says, compliment the craftsmanship of the horse's shoes. Maybe you shouldn't be riding the horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. One thing for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. It's nice to hear. What? That was what we were missing? Is that made him... That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates me. Wait, what? How... Is that what I was missing? I'm sorry, I didn't get the right ending because I refused to let the horse kick me in the face. Or I made a choice that was smart and decided not to get kicked in the face by a horse. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Oh my gosh. Okay, act like you're not interested, they get mad either way. We did this choice. Alright. Any of the three choices, choose the dog treat for an extra choice. We'll do the dog treat and get the extra choice. The dog biscuit. And you get an extra choice. I want to see the dialogue. Or I would have chosen a glass of water. I want the dog. No, do I want the extra dialogue? Could that affect my end result? Let me see. Gotta work early tomorrow. Alright, thanks, Ouija. See ya. Thanks for the game recommendation. A shimmering pepper. Dog biscuit. They said the dog biscuit. We'll just do the glass of water because that's what I thought I was gonna do. And they said not the glass, he doesn't like that. Okay, we'll do the dog treat. Because of the shape, it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The spork monster? Borko? What are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. Which item do you want to sample? Okay, so I guess we get to choose the water, though. Grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool, crisp, like the purest snow melted by apple. What? By a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. Oh. And you've got an excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. All mistakes made, I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Okay, he gets upset no matter what, so I didn't make a bad choice there. Oh, whoops. Where on earth did my guide go? There it is. Okay, the level... Wait, hold on. You're on. We did this. Okay, so this is timed, but there are right choices. It's 100 degrees Celsius. I'm an idiot. 100 degrees Celsius. How would you go? Oh my gosh, that makes me feel stupid for getting it wrong. Um... 11, we got this right. Alright, next is gratitude. We got this one right. A small town or big streams, big, how wholesome. This one went really fast. That's right, okay. And you're not going to miss it. Silence. Okay, silence. Silence. I believe in you, Hailbot. He's actually... Okay, it would have been the same no matter what. Okay, it says any choice here works, doesn't matter because the Colonel has taken over. Okay, Colonel Sanders face winking. Oh gosh, what a hunk. I know, right? You know what? I shouldn't be focused on your challenge. You're falling behind. You and Colonel Sanders walking down the beach. What does that have to do with crafting this particular spectacular fried chicken delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. Toss your biscuit. Yikes. Alright. My hand gets dead. And we move on. Internalize the rage. Is what we were supposed to do. Which we did. Reveal it. Oh wait, we're going to his house. It's the Spork Monster! Gosh, okay. Reveal it. Okay, this one says click on the... Oh wait, click on this scented candle. You can click on all items as well. Okay. So it says the scented candle. Oh. We'll just go... We'll play it safe and do all other items before clicking the door. I think it just opens after you do 3. Dude, this man's got... This is his head of pure silver. The ghost. Oh, what poor guy. He doesn't even get a name. Did they even address him by his name again? Okay. Alright. And then you have to fess up and tell the truth. You confess. We heard this. Holy crap, what is going on? That was... Flatter him. Wait, what? Oh. But he took me skydiving? This changed. Oh, she went on a date with the pressure cooker. But the same difference. She went skydiving with a pressure cooker? Okay. Okay. That happened. Move. Ma'am tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want it to be right. After the short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. What? How is that better? How is that better? Game, get your act together. Game. I'm pretty sure we don't do it, but I'm gonna double check the guide just in case. Flatter him. Don't do it after all. Alright. Apparently this is where we screwed up. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework. You reach in your backpack, grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My Hailbot, were you studying something with cinnamon? I've been sitting in on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Hailbot, for reminding me to dole this up. But you see... Okay. Sprinkles is interrupted by the whirs and sparks coming from the back of the classroom. I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Mam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, and JJ forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep word. Then Jeff and Joan. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold all. Wait, you can all hold hands if you pedal down to the mountain. If you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff, for all I care. Sad beep. No. Clang begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, this is not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup. Okay. Nah, pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Motions change quick. Colonel. Fess up about the practice dish. I'm pretty sure that's what we have to do. Fess up about your practice dish. Yep. Okay, you got me. Do it the hard way. Of course. Of course it's do it the hard way. Wait, you're up here. Okay, something is supposedly supposed to happen here. Oh, wait, we summon the extra power from deep within yourself. Turns mac and cheese orange. Okay. So... I've been watching it. Okay, this is the same thing. Which, I feel like if there's a wrong ending, it should have been more elaborate. Tiny food. Something is... I think this is it. So nothing really happens until the very end. You pass. You pass. Oh crap. Okay. The TJ dog is in the house. Okay, this should be different. Alright. I don't think anything else matters from here on out, but I'm gonna do what the guide says because the guide says to do it. Or it says what they chose in a given situation. Okay. There we go. You actually believe them, not another haunting. Not actually a ghost. Oh, amusing. Everyone's different party monster. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Spork Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Who could it be? Oh, it's Pop. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. Okay. I want to see what happens here. Wait, he doesn't do the thing! Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Oh, he's still doing the talking thing. Okay, he's from another dimension. I actually feel like I knew that this whole time. Oh, Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun. Okay, who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life trying to figure out who you are, Clank. Blown away by Miriam's maturity, it's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Okay, and Colonel Sanders. This is what we were waiting for. How many classmates? Okay, just like before, he brought a full meal. Just like last time. Not the end. As everyone feeds on their dose. Okay, finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Hailbot. I couldn't help but wonder, was our final exam team up purely an act of strategy carried out by two cunning chefs, or was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do? Do-si-do? Do-si... What? Oh my gosh. Do-si-do. That's it. Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tip of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk and dusted with exotic spices. But they do not reach out for tongues, a knife, or a spork. Tonight they reach for you, and though our feet may tire of dancing, I feel that this is just the beginning of our steps together. Colonel Sanders, will you not only join me for the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in both businesses and in life? You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying me and you together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open up the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. For real, the end? For real end? Wow, that was really a life-changing 3 days. Overwhelmed by everything that just happened with you and Colonel Sanders, you step outside for some air. The quad is dark, quiet. Too quiet. You start to smell something salty, potato-y, gravy-y. Then Spork Monster appears. Hi, Hailbot. You had some pretty sweet dance moves back there. Why, thank you. You weren't too shabby yourself. That moonwalk you did was pretty cool. How does he moonwalk? Oh, you noticed? I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, I asked you, you see, life as a potato-like creature is difficult. I have no place to call home rather than people's nightmares. Oh, I had no idea. I was wondering if I might be able to go home with you permanently. I'll run out and get the paper in the morning and everything. What do you say? Yes, adopt him. He's adorable. No, a dorm is no place for a spork monster. Yeah, we'll adopt them. I mean, if I didn't... I mean, if I was at my actual dorm, I couldn't, because there's no pets allowed. But since we can, we'll adopt them. My hero, I will be forever in your debt. The end. Seriously though, it's really, it really is this time. That was good. Ending. The good ending. I don't see why I didn't get it the first time, other than... Oh wait, no. I think the thing that I missed, like, actually, was, I chose to not figure out what one of the ingredients are? I don't know. It doesn't, like, make much sense from a perspective. Like, it still doesn't make sense why I didn't get it, but, the first playthrough, since, like, I almost did, my playthrough first time was almost exactly identical to what I did. I can't, like, I really don't know how I didn't get it before. How it wasn't good enough, but, let me see one more thing. I have one more thing I want to check. It's, oh wait, I loaded it up on here. I wanted to see if I could find the secret ending, or did I get it with the alarm clock? I may have gotten it with the alarm clock. I can't, I think it was the other, that one. I think it was the alarm clock one, because I don't see anything. GG number 3. That took 30 minutes for that run. Wait, it took 30 minutes for that run? I skipped, like, everything. Oh, well. It's, it says there's a secret ending, but I don't know if I got that. We may have gotten it. I don't know how else to do it. And I don't know if I want to spend forever trying to figure out if there is a different one. So I guess I'll wrap it up with here. It was a fun game to play still. I'm upset that I didn't get the best ending on the first playthrough, like, because I didn't get kicked in the face by a horse, but, like, oh, you set a timer. Well, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and thanks to Rex and Ouija for the donations throughout the stream. I appreciate it. It helps a lot. So I'm glad that you guys showed up today. And I have another stream planned for pretty soon, so hopefully I'll see you guys at that too. See ya.